Mantar saves WrestleMania.
It's our Kickstarter. Hey, if you're getting a Kickstarter for Robotech, they might as well be, doing a Kickstarter for, Mantar saves WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think the kids would love it.
Especially the plush dolls.
Exactly. I mean, it ties right in. Shoot, I mean, Pizza Hut would be all over this in a heartbeat.
Yeah, buy a large pizza, get a Mantar plush doll.
Exactly. Or it should be a punch card thing.
10 pizzas, get a Mantar.
I mean, seriously, they're giving away the pizzas,
And they're $10 now.
I don't know, $10? Yeah, $10 for a pizza. We're just sitting there like...
And now you got a choice. $10 for a pizza or $10 for the network. Which one's worth more?
Ew. Well, the pizza's less painful.
And you're not tied into a 6-month commitment.
Exactly. Ugh. But that 6-month commitment lasts longer.
Yeah.
Commitment, new pizza.
So if depends on if you're willing to suffer through it.
Yeah, that's... I mean, well, that's the pay-per-views that are suffering.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch the Nitro program, that is just... that right there was... Is that thing on?
Yes.
Yeah. That was gold. We were going.
We're going. I'm sitting there looking the whole time. Is that thing on?
You do better when you're not nervous.
Oh, look, is that thing on? Right, camera?
I should have said no.
I feel like a pedophile about to be Chris Hansen.
Jesus.
Where's Bailey?
She just hugged us. No!
Wait, you gonna eat those cookies?
Bailey's gonna
hug you, baby.
No!
Oh. Well, shoot, that thing was on, so...
Oh, we just skipped right over the introduction.
Yeah. Well, we're Mike and the Guido.
I'm Mike, he's Guido.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some of the relevant news items here in professional wrestling.
Inane comments may follow.
Yes. First of all, anyone who saw the last episode of Raw, I'm sure you're as tired of as we were about the constant plugging of the network.
You mean that was an episode of Raw? I was waiting for Billy Mays to come out.
Yes. I was also waiting for the, and you can get not one, but 2 subscriptions to the WWE Network. Well, for $9.99.
I thought you were going to get an autographed shovel from Triple H.
Actually, they should make it your choice of shovel or hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to get buried or be forced to polish? That is your question.
Well, we know which one Charlotte would choose. Apparently that women's title needed a little bit more flair.
No, apparently the studs weren't enough.
Next thing you know, she's going to be coming out in a glittered robe.
Woo!
and even more blonde.
Yeah.
The Nature Girl.
Love it. Book it. But seriously, in all due fairness, folks, a lot of us have the WWE Network. Unfortunately, for those of us in our international audience, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hi. Hope you can understand every word we're saying, because I can't speak another language.
No. Someday.
But don't worry, folks. On August 12th, you'll get the network too.
We're sorry.
We'd like to apologize in advance. This wasn't for an international audience.
I thought we were talking about being sorry they were getting the network.
Well, I'm sorry about the content of the network. There's no specials on Ludwig Borga.
Yeah. Or Heidenreich.
Dude, Heidenreich was American.
America.
That's what it needs. More specials on some of the failed gimmicks. I could literally watch a 2-hour special on Glacier.
Back over over that way for another episode later on. We got this giant ass scroll of people who Vince has ruined the careers of. You wouldn't believe how many times Al Snow comes up.
Well, we wanted to save. We wanted to get the illumination right, so we sent it to a monastery. They're taking care of that right now.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do it right.
Friar Ferguson. He's gonna bless the scroll.
Last thing he blessed was the bathroom at the Golden Corral.
Shitter's full.
Indeed. Indeed. There we go. Where is Kayatai?
Yes.
Where is Kayatai?
Apparently they met with a little choppy choppy to their careers.
Oh, speaking of the axe, this literally just came up just before we started filming here. The budget cuts have struck again in WWE.
Goodbye, magazine.
No!
I don't know about y'all, but I still got stacks of old issues of the magazine from years ago. Those things were gold. Especially that wonderful one-on-one interview with Playboy Buddy Rose about the blow-away diet.
Yes. I'm surprised they haven't tried. They've got every other weight loss gimmick out there. Why not go back to blow-away?
Yeah, I know.
This losing weight was a breeze!
Apparently they're shaking it all over the books now at WWE headquarters and just watching that money fly away.
No, they're using the JR's cookbook for those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they're cooking the books?
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we cooking?
With gas.
Propane.
Exactly.
Taste
the meat, not the heat. But, okay, in addition to cutting the magazine, which, let's face facts, we all wish they'd cut WWE films instead.
No, but we want to see wonderful shit like See No Evil 2 and the Leprechaun Origins.
I'm down for that.
Do you really want to see another Marine movie with The Miz?
No.
Do you want to see another 12 rounds?
No, or how about Trainwreck, the story of John Cena's career?
No, that's the story of the audience wanting to watch John Cena's career.
Yeah.
They wish they were in a train wreck. It'd be less painful.
You know, there was a company several years ago that took an overdone face that the crowd had gotten tired of, and they reinvented him as a heel. And now he's a bigger icon than he was when he left.
So are you saying that they should do this with John Cena?
It should. I believe it would work. It would allow him to walk out the door gracefully, an even bigger hero than he is, well, supposedly is now.
You mean as opposed to probably here at the SummerSlam match with Brock Lesnar, where he probably will never walk again?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, because let's face facts, Paul Heyman said it best. Bad things happen to good people when they get in the ring with Brock Lesnar.
Ask The Undertaker.
Or are around the ring when Brock Lesnar's in it. Or within the first 5 rows with Brock Lesnar in the ring.
Or random security guards around the ring.
Exactly, the popcorn vendor may not be safe in that arena.
And our hearts go out to those security guards.
Yes. Yes.
Because they work hard staring at Paige's ass.
Join the Jerry Lawler Staring at Paige's Ass fan club. Like and favorite us.
Free with a subscription to the WWE Network.
For only $9.99.
With a 6-month commitment. Sorry, everybody internationally, well, except for the UK. Apparently, you don't get it till October.
Sorry.
And isn't that where most of the fan base is internationally?
Yes. And it's really weird because a friend of mine online, he runs WrestlingNewsSource.com. He already has the network, and he lives in London.
That's funny. I thought they said the UK.
He was one of those people they rolled out that international trial subscription to.
So that's how they rigged it.
Yeah.
So basically, if our show was like per se in Bangladesh, we could probably have gotten a free trial of the network.
Yeah.
And lots and lots of curry ass.
No, you're thinking India, which is right next door. Lots and lots of curry ass.
We're seeing the great Kali every day as our national hero.
It's still India, dude.
No.
Do we need to get the globe out so I can show you this is India, this is Bangladesh.
This is where Kent is from. The inventor of the GTS.
And yet they're making him change his moveset.
Because they don't want him to look like a CM Punk ripoff.
But CM Punk was a Kenta ripoff.
Apparently WWE doesn't realize this.
They just needed extra moves for WWE 14.
Well, I mean, let's face facts. We all know what NXT is. It is where phenomenal, excellent professional wrestlers go to be ground out, like those kids in the Pink Floyd wall video, into the sausage that is a sports entertainer.
That's an evil phrase, sports entertainment.
Jesus hates it.
You should ask Sami Zayn about this.
Yes.
Or as we shall always call him on this show, El Generico.
Wait. El Generico isn't teaching homeless kids in Mexico?
No, I'm sorry.
You lied to me! You lying sons of bitches! Okay, good.
Kind of makes you wonder where Kevin Steen's going then. Because he said he was going to go help El Generico.
He might be going to NXT? They can't call him Steen Kevins!
No, but they could call it NXT. Or, here's a wonderful thought, Monday Night Jericho versus Monday Night Steen.
It's beautiful. I can't... I love it.
Okay.
Okay, we've lost all semblance of where this show's supposed to go, so let's,
I thought we had a format sheet.
Yeah, we did. But, like everything else, it got shot to hell. Okay, let's see.
Let me check. No, Cole's drinking whiskey's not down here.
Yeah, that's our problem. Okay, well, we did cover the release of Mark Eaton, the plugging of the network. Okay, we're close.
Oh, new championship belt.
No, whoop-de-ding-dong-do. It just has the logo of the network, which you can be able to get for only $9.99 with a 6-month commitment.
You know the belt says that now. Instead of the little personalized side plates.
Does it say? Oh, it says $9.99?
Yeah, with a 6-month commitment and fine print.
Oh, and also on the inside, it also has the programming, which is lots of shitty pay-per-views, the good ones from ECW, the good ones from WCW, the episodes of Total Divas that are total crap.
Coming soon, TNA.
Oh yeah, coming soon, TNA. Yeah. Whoa, speaking of TNA, we're not gonna let the circus hog all of this. We do have a couple of notes for TNA. Apparently, they actually fired Russo this time.
Yes, which hopefully, crossing fingers here, will save their national television deal. Because, amazingly enough, they finally started to listen to their audience and have gone back to wrestling, not entertaining. Yes, man in the front.
Thank you. Long-time listener, first-time caller. They were entertaining? I stopped watching like a year and a half ago.
Well, they claim to be entertaining, just like Raw claims to be entertaining.
But I only watched like one time, just because my friend went to a show, and he actually has a picture with Dixie Carter.
Did he wash his hands?
Well, after he sent me the picture, I messaged him, wash every part of your body twice. Because seriously, she's dirty. I mean, good lord, she lied about the fact that they still have Russo.
You do realize the two worst things that have ever happened to wrestling have happened in the last 15 years. Dixie Carter and Stephanie McMahon.
You forgot about Nancy Grace.
Oh, yeah. Because steroids killed Owen Hart.
Yeah, steroids killed Owen Hart. Yeah, it's amazing. We actually, with the Ultimate Warrior's unfortunate passing, we all, we all were shocked, that it happened. And then Nancy Grace, invites DDP on, and he's thinking they're going to talk about the wonderful life of the Ultimate Warrior. And, oh no, she's like, no, it's all about steroids. Steroids killed the Ultimate Warrior. Steroids killed Owen Hart. Steroids probably killed the... Help me out with somebody.
The gobbledygooker.
Thank you, steroids killed the gobbledygooker. Unfortunately, Bantar was not able to be reached for comment. We misplaced the horn again. Yes, oddly enough, we came across it at a flea market in Rutledge.
It was only $9.99.
$8.95.
Without a 6-month commitment.
Yes, we bought that and about $50 worth of ammo. And good lord, $50 goes a long way in Rutledge.
Yes.
But anyway, the simple fact that they had mentioned that she was, she had this thing sprawling about all these wrestlers that died of steroid use. And we're not going to lie, there's a lot that have. I mean...
It was the 80s.
Yeah.
And the early 90s. They were passing it out like candy.
Heck, I don't know about you, Mike, but I was shocked when they said that it wasn't because of steroids that Warrior died. That was just a simple heart attack.
Yeah.
We're like, you're shitting me.
Really?
That...
He just went...
No steroids! No steroids whatsoever!
You mean he just kind of... done?
Did he just, he just died? No steroids. Steroids were not involved.
Shocked the hell out of all of us.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Randy Savage died from a heart attack, which caused his car to run into a tree.
Yeah. Yeah, they're blaming it on steroids.
No. I'm pretty sure it was either that heart attack or that tree.
It was his wife. She sucked his soul out.
But anyway, so she was talking, and on this scrolling list of wrestlers that died of steroid use, now we saw Eddie Guerrero on there. He didn't die of steroids. He died of a hard life of drugs and alcohol. And,
He had his demons.
very tragic. But also on that list was Owen Hart. Now, any wrestling fan worth their salt that's watching us knows that he died of a 70-foot fall due to bad rigging because, let's face facts...
Vince Russo's a cheap ass?
Exactly. This is why Vince is more hands-on than ever.
Especially with the divas.
Well, we all know Jerry's eyes on with the divas.
Let's face facts. If it wasn't for... Can we finish? Should we finish this one or go to a separate tirade? Let's finish this.
Finish it, yeah.
We're finishing this tirade. Okay. So, in order for Nancy Grace's theory that Owen Hart died of steroids for it to be accurate, this is what had to happen. Okay. We're going to use
Terry Funk.
Terry Funk here to illustrate this. Okay.
The hardcore legend.
This. So, we're talking about, okay, he's like 70 feet up in the air, he's slowly, then all of a sudden, the rigging cuts loose. He is plummeting to almost certain death. Well, literally, it was 1 minute shot that killed him, and his head bounced off the ring post. So you're talking like, as he's plummeting, out of nowhere, somewhere in the crowd, there was a needle full of steroids, shot straight out of the crowd, boom, him in the ass, and boom, he exploded in midair.
I'm pretty sure that's not what happened.
Yeah.
Should we call the Kansas City coroner to find out? Make sure we do our research correctly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because apparently Nancy Grace did.
Yeah, hey dude, journalism 101. Never let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Oh. We went to Bobby Heenan School of Broadcast Journalism.
Where a friend in need is a pest?
Yes.
Exactly.
And friends and family are just steps or rungs on the ladder to your success.
Okay, alright, you're crossing the fandom streams here, dude. We know that's a rule of acquisition. That's a Ferengi rule of acquisition. Okay. Well, speaking of TNA, so are you wondering who this new talent is that's coming to TNA? Well, if you bought the program, you already know. For those of you that don't know, last week they started airing this vignette, and I don't know if a lot of you guys out there watch, but I, pay attention to the indie circuit. And the rest of this coming is a very talented lady wrestler named Jessica Havoc. And I believe it when she says it. She is women's wrestling. Now, here's the thing. It's supposed to be spelling it out. I guess they're supposed to be spelling out Havoc as it's going on and on.
Well, on TNA's YouTube page, they re-put it back up, and it actually, at the end of it, it stops and it spells out Havoc.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it freeze frames right on Havoc.
Huh. Well, I'll be gosh dang. But you don't even have to go through that. All you have to do is spend the... Is it $10 still to get the program? It's been a while since I went to a TNA show.
Just go to a house show.
Just go to a house show, buy the program, and you will see right in there Havoc for her promotional picture, all of it, and literally spoiling the surprise for every TNA fan. I mean, then again, you don't get to see her wrestle in the program, you know.
Well,
you just can tell the difference between her and Velvet Sky. Only she's a lot more clothes and a lot more dangerous.
And doesn't smell like Hell's Kitchen and Desperation?
Yeah, exactly. She smells like Cleveland in Desperation.
Ah.
Yeah, speaking of which, I got a bone to pick with some Cleveland fans. Did you know somebody pissed on Art Modell's grave?
No, I did not hear that.
Yeah, somebody pissed on Art Modell's grave.
Well.
Yes, it was a Cleveland Browns fan.
What a jerk ass.
Well, tell me about it. Pissing on a man's grave is one thing. I understand the feud. But this has nothing to do with wrestling. We'll explain it later.
Yes, and a separate podcast.
Yes. Okay, alright. I think we've covered everything except for, we can move on from that.
Ah, our new advocate.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to this. I've learned something very important in the past couple of days.
Keep repeating the same thing over and over again and maybe people will buy your shit.
That. And that apparently a lot of people like to ride Paul Heyman's day.
Ah, like Kelly Ripa.
Like Kelly.
Yeah.
But anyway, the reason why I'm going to say is because if my Twitter is correct, that copies of the 3-disc DVD set, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, flying off the shelves at like warp speed. One guy I saw on Twitter, he said he had to drive all over Wisconsin to find it.
I don't know. I haven't checked our Walmart yet.
Well, neither have I. I gotta. I'm doing some bulk purchasing there. I mean, I've got cat food, got new T-shirt,
Beer.
No, actually, I go somewhere else.
No money.
Well, Walmart's already got all my money. Let's see, Ultra Street Fighter 4, and and it's right up there.
Yeah, Securitas, it doesn't give you that much to begin with.
I do other things. Things I'm not proud of.
He strips for money.
Shut it! But anyway, apparently, we have not seen it yet. We stress yet. But with the simple fact that this is Paul Heyman we are talking about, the greatest manager that ever lived.
And one of the greatest bookers of all time, too.
And one of the greatest promoters of all time. And one of the greatest agents of all time.
But the worst financial manager ever.
Yes. Apparently, never mind. I was going to go with Brock Lesnar trusts him with his money, but then again, I don't think Brock Lesnar can count. God, I hope he's not watching this right now.
He's also got the voice of a prepubescent girl.
And he likes to talk about leaving wrestlers in piles of their own blood, piss, and vomit.
Says the same thing to Sable every night before they go to bed.
I wonder how many pelvic fractures she's had since the... Yeah.
Baker's dozen.
Baker's dozen.
She's a grandma now. Ask Mark Marrow. The original titty master.
Well...